Hey everyone, I hope you're well. Today I'm going to be showcasing my live analysis, giving some advice and tips on how to get the 4K damage badge in Apex Legends. Now, before we jump into that, I'm going to offer a couple tips that I think are very important if you really want to get the 4K damage badge. Number one is think about the way you engage fights and the distance you engage fights. If you're really going for the 4K damage badge and not the 20 kill badge, there's an entirely different way to play the game. You're not focusing on getting kills. You want to damage people and then keep your distance so that you don't get pushed and overwhelmed. And I think in this game specifically, you can see exactly how we do that. So you definitely want to think about what weapons to take. Something like a Rampage, a Longbow, a Triple Take is going to be really good because it doesn't use much ammo, but you're going to be doing high damage per shots, which means you're going to have enough ammo to maintain all of the way through till the end. Now, you can't just sit back and basically farm damage forever. You're going to need to go and get bats. You're going to need to go and get ammo. So the way you're going to have to do that is sometimes you're going to have to take fights, and you're really going to have to think about how you engage in fights, whether you're going to take third-party fights or how you're going to do it. And I hope in this game you can see how we do it. We do play solo no feel, so the challenge is a little bit harder. We don't have teammates to help us, but in that same way, we know we have full control over how we play the game. So there's some benefits there. The next thing that you definitely want to think about is definitely shoot down players. If you kill down players, the damage you do to them and not their knockdown shields does count towards your damage counter. So that's quite a big one. And finally, if you find a squad that's quite passive, don't kill them. Deal damage to them, let them heal up, let them rest their teammates, and just farm damage. That's going to be one of the best ways you can get, more damage, right? But in this game, you're going to see it live. You're going to see my positioning. You're going to see how I kind of think about positioning, how I play around the ring, how I play around multiple squads all around me. So hopefully you'll learn something from this. If you want to see more live analysis games like this, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what you'd like me to cover next. 20 bombs, how to play with teammates. Just let me know. Let's jump into it. I mean, the label was here, so I'd assume you haven't. I'd love to get some ammo. Nice, dude. There we go. Our first successful something. I'm taking too many. What am I doing? Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. Alright, let's not just run straight into Fragment now. We have 1.5k, so we actually have... and there's 32 people left alive. This is definitely a 4k potential game here. We just want to kind of play it safe now. Keep our distance somewhat. I'm going to drop some cells because we do not need that many, let's be honest. So we have fights. That's kind of all we want to do is just find fights. Rotate around and keep our distance at all times. What? Almost fell off the edge. This is kind of nearing on getting involved. Okay, so they're over there, which is a bit of a shame. It's very far. Okay, we're hearing some shots somewhat closer. I'm gonna just keep rotating around, try and get an angle on these guys, because there are some people on the floor. Just want to dish out some damage whilst we still can here. I hear people. In here. Whether or not I say solo, I don't know. What I'm going to do is just put this down real quick so that I can kind of farm this damage real quick. Okay. They're not coming after me. That's clear. Alright, this is definitely not somewhere we want to get involved with. It's just not worth it. We got 1.9k damage of 32 people left alive. Oh, dude, but I kind of just... want to have a little look, you know, just a little look. So they're just kind of people fighting over there. That's more what we want to get involved in, definitely. I'm not going to fight a Wattson. Oh, okay, hi. I'm not fighting a Wattson Rampart in there on my own. So we now have a squad chasing me. kind of means I need to trail this squad into this building. Maybe a problem now, to be honest. Oh, okay, well. Not for us, but... Kill out as we can here. Right, we managed to trail that squad into third party. Of course, it just kind of got lost in the action there, which is great for us. Alright. So, we got the 2.3k. Trouble is now, pretty sure it's a 1v3.
Good. I'm inside the next ring.
Pretty sure it's a 1v3. I definitely want to... I want to end this one with a 4k. Let's do it. So I'm going to leave. I'm not convinced there's anyone else. Hopefully we can get this and it's something like a Spitfire or a Scout. That would be very, very handy. If it's not, then we need to think about what we're doing. We need ammo. Okay, that's perfect. That is exactly what we needed. So now we don't have to worry about ammo for a while. We can now think about the late game. So the ring is definitely ending fragment. I'm thinking we actually want to end up like here. I'm going to peek this angle and just see if anyone's rotating into fragment. We don't have our... Oh, okay, so yeah, this is good news. This is good news for us. We've got a squad here.
Taking damage over here.
I'm just here to farm damage, so... I don't have any bats. I'll climb up here and just heal a minute. They're pushing up on that squad, which makes sense.
Recharging shields.
They could run. They could run this way. Well, they're not. Okay, definitely a great damage farming opportunity for us here. We've got to watch our back at all times. Like, we don't want to be here for too long. We're at 2.9k now. Alright.
Recharging shields.
This is a guaranteed 4k if we can stay alive. I'm not hearing any shots. That's what I'm waiting for. If I don't hear shots, I'm taking the zipline. They're actually... Okay, they're rotating out. That's fine. We hit the Valkyrie. There's people fighting in fragment again now. So we're leaving. If we stayed any longer, that other third party could have killed us. Lavender Rose, hey man, hope games have been good. Love the vids. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you. Hearing shots over here. We might even be able to get an angle on this. We can't. Okay. What we're going to do is go to this side of the fragment. Once again, keeping our distance. If we get too involved at any point, we're just going to die. We're going to die. We're going to get just targeted by like 3 people at once. That's never our goal. We never want to be able to do that. Never want that to happen, rather. They're still fighting. Keep rotating around, keeping our distance. Just trying to do damage on these third parties. Well, third party opportunities, shall we call them. So they are now on the other side of that building. Okay, we've got a little angle on them here. Right, what I'm worried about is that Octane actually coming behind us. So if the fight's not over, I'm actually going to put that down there. Just because that Wraith may die. We may secure the Wraith kill. We have 90 ammo left. At this point, we definitely want to think about ammo and also meds. So, I'm actually going to rotate back to the other building. Oh, there's more fights over here, but we're going to rotate back to that building that we almost died at earlier. The car park building, because we know there's a lot of death boxes there, and there's no way everyone's looted everything there. We simply just don't want to be too involved in fights. With 3.3k, as long as we can get the ammo to keep ourselves going, we can absolutely stay till the end game here. So something like this would be great. In fact, I'm actually going to take this and hold out for some light ammo. Got like a bunch of people here, dude. Oh, okay, we'll take that. Going back to the rampage. Yes, 2 LMGs, but really have no other choice, to be honest. Alright, cool. So, keeping our distance still, just rotating around. I was thinking about having an escape route. Like, there's a lot of terrain here. Keeping our distance. So, okay, here we go. Actually having a res there. If we can get an angle on that, that's going to be handy. Right, I'm going to keep the rest of this Spitfire ammo for the late game now, because Spitfire is just much more... It's much better up close, right? So if we have 2 LMGs, is something we have to think about. We know there's a squad west, so we do not really want to stay here for too long. We want to think about rotations all the time. Like, if they rotate behind us, how are we going to get out, right? So I'm actually going to just keep moving around here. Hopefully that will give us an angle on these players. Okay.
Give me my shield to recharge.
Oh, we got 3 sales. Okay. They may also be rotating on this bridge here. We've got to be wary of that. As the ring gets smaller, chance that we get kind of attacked by a whole squad at any moment increases, right? So we definitely want to be keeping our ult ready for a moment like that now. I don't mind people knowing that I'm here. Just need to be able to rotate. Okay, so there's people over there. They are fighting, so let's have a little look at this way, make sure that nobody's like just straight up on our back or anything. Seem to be okay. We don't want to... Okay, so they're fighting in that building. They have to leave though, so we can try and rotate for an angle on this. I'm just really concerned about that squad there pushing, right? But I think we have our... Oh, we don't have our ult, but we will have our ult. And we have our dome. So we can rotate. Very worried about our backs. For now, 3.5k. We have 2 squads that need to rotate here.
Round 4, beginning ring countdown.
Inside the next ring.
Well, this is what first squad rotating. This ult would be not that handy right now, just simply because of the fact that they're going under the tunnel. This is too close. This is too close. It's just a squad over here, man. They seem like quite a confident squad that were quite aggressive, so that's the main concern. Okay, they're fighting somebody else. Alright, they're over there. I'm actually going to rotate into this building now, because once it's out of the ring, it's kind of not really going to be people's first thoughts of where to rotate because it's out of the ring, right? So we're just going to climb to the top, and this is going to give us a really good opportunity to actually get a view on people,
It's not that far.
which we would otherwise not have right now. So there's a squad there. Trying to find this 2 squads over here that were rotating. So there's one there.
Direct hit. 30 seconds. Got him.
Alright. Position revealed by Ash. Really, the only angle we can hold on this building is this spot, because it gives us cover from both, both sides of Fragment.
Just 10 seconds. Ha! Direct hit.
100 more damage. Try and see if we can spot this squad over here again.
Warning, ring closing.
There they are. Okay.
I'm getting shot.
There's a charge rifle, so we don't want to pick that. We do not want to pick that. That's going to be rough.
Charging shields.
Let's think about rotations. We've got 30 seconds to rotate in the ring. This squad is going to be sitting pretty, but the squads over here are not. There's actually quite a lot of fights going on here that we could get involved in. Just have to make sure we're keeping ourselves out of cover from the charge rifle squad. We're going to have to use a bat. This is where we need to pay attention. Charge rifle squad is just going to hold their angle. They're not going to move. So, yeah. We can just stay out of cover from charge rifle squad and try and get an angle on this fight. This could be 4K for us already. This is a bad position for us. Okay. Cover is not here.
Round 5. Beginning ring countdown.
And we don't want to be here. That is a given. This is not a nice spot.
Getting shot.
As you can see, charge rifle boy is... You know what? Seeing as you're just constantly peeking me, maybe we will contest this. Thing is, we don't want to push up close. Not until we secure it, dude. Being on the bridge might be an okay idea.
Before the ring closes. All good. It's not far.
We have this box. This is perfect. If I'd done this sooner, we could have got a lot more damage, dude.
Oh, not
A lot more damage. But we missed our chance, which is... It's okay.
Ring's not that far.
Okay. Alright, 3.8k. We're out of the ring, which is fine.
Seconds until close.
Just need to have some opportunities here where they fight.
I'm getting shot.
No, that's what we want at this point. We want them to beat us. Okay. We need 40 more damage. So we got it, we got it.
Only 10 seconds left.
People are pushing us, actually.
Raining down some destruction.
Got footsteps underneath me. Oh, there it is. We got it. We got it. Fighting there.
Spotted.
Gotta save my ult. So we still got 55 Spitfire ammo. Like I said, this is what we're gonna want for the end game. We have a thermite as well. I would say it's time to use that. One has been killed. I'd say this is the strongest squad here. If we can get an angle on one of these players and potentially down them. Switch to the Spitfire. A little bit more powerful.
Taking damage over here.
Alright, that's what we want.
They'll never shoot through these.
Okay,
Giving my shields a recharge.
that's great.
Final round.
Taking fire.
Well, we tried. We got the 4K. We got it. What was that about doing? Alright, 4K. We'll take it. Take it. There we go. Good old Gibby. Got it in the end. Alright. Hey, there's one 4K game. Took us a while, but we got it. Who next? Who is the next legend we want to play here? Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.